Okay guys, we're here today with J Rod. Huge honor for me. Guys, right after the ADCC where he got second with one of the best performances over there. And in the same weekend, your brother got the $1 million at CJI. So it was a very good weekend for the Rod's family.
Good weekend for sure.
Yeah. And guys, Jay this week is shooting an entire structure all about guard passing, which is something that he was doing a lot on ADCC. And today he's going to show us here how to do the J Dragon.
Yes. Yeah.
There you go. Very curious to learn.
Alright, we'll get into it. Yeah, usually going against someone that's playing supine, we can easily start in the split squat position. When we're starting in the split squat position, I always want to focus on controlling my opponent's bottom hand. This negates a lot of issues with our opponent just hand fighting or grabbing our far leg, looking for entries and whatnot. So always focusing on pinning our opponent's bottom hand to the mat. And we're going to have our head over our opponent's head. Well, I like to rest either my hand here, right behind your shoulder, or I'll frame with my hand in your upper leg. So I'll just have head over head and just continue pressuring like so. Most times, people are going to insert like an upper body frame. So insert a frame on it. Yeah, this is what we're looking for. So when we feel this frame, I'm just going to continue pressuring, and most times they'll frame very heavily here, and that's when I'm going to look to posture up. As I posture up, I'm clearing this grip and then going wide blocking by your hand, passing it over. Once I pass the arm over, I really want to stress connecting my chest to your shoulder like so. I stress this because if I pass the arm by and I don't connect my chest to your shoulder, it's going to be very easy for you to just to pummel that arm back in. Okay. And it'll just be the same issue over and over again. So I pass the arm by, I connect my chest to your shoulder. Now from here, I can go back to hand fighting if I feel comfortable. And then I can sprawl my hips out, and then I can look to circle to the north-south position, usually securing a pass there, or we will end up a lot of times people turtle and whatnot. But regardless, I squash my hips to the mat, forcing both of your knees pinned to the mat as well. So it makes it hard for you to insert frames and whatnot. For the footwork, my bottom knee circles all the way to the top of your head, and my secondary leg takes a big step around. Now from here, we'll either end up in side control, or a lot of times people turtle and whatnot. So there's usually decent back exposure.
Oh, it's crazy because I see you doing that all the time.
Yeah.
But if you speed, it's almost impossible to figure out what you're doing. It just sounds like a crazy knee cut. But now I can see all the details here. So one more time.
Yeah.
So
starting from split squat, controlling bottom hand. I keep head over head pressure, and I'm just pressuring very heavily here. Once you insert this frame, I'm posturing up and clearing the arm here. We're gonna keep a shallow underhook here, and I'm just squashing my hips here, so it pins your knees to the mat, making it hard for you to frame and get any sort of offense going. Yeah. Now I'm gonna take my bottom knee, circle it towards the top of your head, take a big step here.
And go right upstairs. Right? Oh, that's awesome. One more time, Jay, just to ask you some questions here.
Yep.
Okay, so you get here, you control my hand, and then this arm is done, right?
Yeah.
And then you wait for the frame. It sounds like what you're gonna do with this arm here is probably the most important part of the move, right?
Yeah, for sure. I really want to focus on doing this rather quickly as well. Like this underhook stays pretty shallow, so I don't want to telegraph too much. Like I'm not being tense here. I'm just pressuring all the way up until I feel you give me a strong pressure here. Yeah, and then posture up and clearing the arm pretty quickly.
Okay, so action, reaction, you give, okay.
Yeah.
And now you stay very tight here. There's no way for me to pull back anymore.
Yeah, usually it's going to be hard once I connect my chest to your shoulder. And even if you have some sort of ability to do so, I can also just keep my head rather close, and it still like gives me more time to complete the pass.
Got it. And then you just keep going with the there.
So yeah, pinning your knees to the mat, so it makes it hard for you to just get any sort of offense going. Puts you in an uncomfortable position, and then from here.
I got it. And now things make sense to me because every time you're on top and you're trying to pass someone's guard, you try to get this underhook as you showed there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's super important. And like when I have that underhook, I can control the distance, right? Like I can control how close or how far I am to you. So I really prefer it.
Got it. No, that's awesome. Yeah, so guys, make sure to check it out. So Jay's shooting an entire structure here this week, all about guard passing. And if you watch him competing, when he's on top, that's kind of what he does. He's always like circling around, putting speed and getting the passing. So make sure to check it out. It's going to be at bjjfanatics.com, and maybe by the time you're watching, it's already there. So thank you, Jay. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Please help me out to grow my YouTube channel. Just click subscribe. And to watch more videos, just click under see more videos. I hope you enjoyed.
BJJFanatics.com. Use the promo code YouTubeFaria to get 10% off any instructional video. Improve your jiu-jitsu faster.